can't. So what are you doing, man? What's Arsenal? What's Arsenal doing, bro? Who you got signing?
I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Like me, I said to them, I was on a stream earlier. I was on Dan Potts' stream. Big up Dan Potts. And then I was chatting to a few people. I don't know their names. I was chatting to a few people, and like I don't know. Maybe it's just me because like when I'm talking and I'm talking to certain people don't understand what I'm saying. I get really confused by other people's views, innit? See, to me, yeah, like Arteta's been here 5-6 years and he hasn't delivered yet. Cool. But you see me, I've got far more loyalty to Arteta than I have to Berta. Because Berta coming in is meant to come in with the job that he's got and do your job immediately. It's like I don't know, it's like having a cleaner that has done a good job before but is having a rough time. But you've got that connection with them. Now you hire a brand new top of the range 5-star cleaner that comes in to clean and they haven't done the job yet. I'll just get rid of them easier.
Yeah, it's easy.
You need to get rid of that, because you're coming in at a different point. I've got no loyalty. That's what Bert is to me. Bert is a person that you're coming in now to do. I've got no loyalty to him. And what people forget as well, that every club wants to have the attachment with the manager and the fans, innit? So you see, like how Arteta used to play for Arsenal, he was captain of Arsenal. I would much rather succeed with an Arteta or a Fabregas or an Henry or Ian Wright than I would with a Unai Emery.
Standard.
You get me?
That goes without saying.
I want Arteta to succeed because it's one of us. That's why in our club we've got Jack Wilshere that was one of the youth coaches, Pierre Mertesacker that was one of the youth coaches, and we hired Edu to come and do the job because we're trying to keep it like real Arsenal through and through. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way you're telling me that Liverpool would rather have Unai Emery as the manager, even if he succeeds, instead of having Gerrard. They'd rather have
Gerrard all day.
Obviously, you want the person that's winning, but in an ideal world, you try your best to get that marriage. That Zidane at Real Madrid. That's what you want, or you want like what's his name, Kenny Dalglish when he was at Liverpool, or that's what you want.
This is why these guys get jobs. Like, see, when Kenny Dalglish came into Liverpool, he had no right. Like, if he was just a normal guy, he could never have got that job. Because he's one of our own, that's why they give him a job, because they want to see him succeed. Like you lot, Arteta got the job. What qualifications did you have to have that job? Like, you want to see one of your own do well. That's why they get put on top of the list. Because if he played Arteta just played for Liverpool and all that, why would you promote him unless he was doing a great job somewhere?
Well, I feel like these men on streams and things, they don't. It's like they just disregard all of that, because sometimes I'll be talking to someone and somebody will say, like, they don't really care about all that. They just care about the win. Yeah, fine. I'll just get Inzaghi. And I'm thinking, bruv, Inzaghi is a manager that is in Italy that he's got nothing to do with our club. I want one of our, like, in an ideal world, I want the club to have the right. People are like, it doesn't matter who it is. What do you mean it doesn't matter who it is? It's like, like, maybe it's not. You see Arsenal or whatever. You always want one of your people to do the best.
Standard.
Do you know what I'm saying? You always want one of your people to do the best in life. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Always. It's always been like that. I want one of us
to do better. If that can't happen, you'll go and get whatever. But if you got someone at home, you give him a chance first.
Give him a chance.
You've got a business, you're more likely letting your son join the business than someone else. You get me?
You try and hire within. Obviously, when he gets to a certain point, you try and go on the outside or whatever. But every single football club, definitely wants one of their own to really be that match made in heaven. You know, that fairy tale story. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants that fairy tale story. And
there's a connection with the fans. The fans it makes the club the whole club's one whole family now. They can get behind this guy. They followed him when he's playing. Now he's here. It's a World of Rover story, innit? It's like it's a story, innit?
But it's like, I feel like people, I don't know. I feel like they're just in a world of just no, it doesn't really matter. Just hire the person that's going to win. And I'm thinking, bro.
So why do people like it when you like? Why do they like it when they see Saka coming through the ranks, Skelly coming through the ranks? Why do you like all them guys? Because they're local lads, isn't it? You want the local lads that, yeah. When you see a local lad, he gets a big of a shot than someone who just ball. You get me? The local lads get love. You get me? So, well, if people choose, they're not dumb. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, but what it is they know what they're doing, but it sounds better to say, "I'll just get rid of Arteta and get." But it's like, no, yeah, you want to get rid of it. He's not winning, but we've not, even if we haven't won in the last 3 seasons, we've not had any. None of them have been bad seasons. That's the first thing. They're not bad seasons. They're not sackable offences each individual season. You know what I'm saying? None of them are sackable offences. And if you look at actually what he's done from where he is to there, we're at the table competing now. So yes, you want to get over the line, but I'm seeing it as I would much rather get over the line with Arteta than Inzaghi.
Yeah, standard, bro.
I would much rather get over the line with Arteta than Emery. I would much rather get if it's Henry, I understand if people were saying, "Oh, let's try and give Henry a chance." Man, I'm just saying, just give Inzaghi a chance, or like what's the other names that they say? Oh, let's go and get what's the other guy that they used to say, Hansi Flick, and I'm like, bruv, I want to make sure that we you know what I mean? I want to make sure that we get.
You don't want Inzaghi, bro. That's one thing. I never wanted him.
Inzaghi lost 5-0 in the Champions League final.
Bro, have you watched them play football? Have you watched Inter play football, bro? It is horrid.
Horrible to watch.
Obviously, winning comes first. But bro, once you get winning,
winning what? Serie A.
I'm just saying. Obviously, yeah, for real. It's not even guaranteed he's gonna win anything. You get me? It's not even guaranteed. That's not even guaranteed. The thing is, it's not like Arteta come 8th. He's come 2nd 3 years in a row. That to me, that's saying to me, he's just there. He's just there. He's right there. So, if you can say to yourself, all right, we came 2nd 2 years ago, we come 4th this year, and then we come 6th, we're going downwards. Bro, you come 2nd 3 years in a row, bro. And you can see what you can see where you can improve. So like, we paid our best for the last 3 years, and there's nowhere else we can go. There's nothing else we can do. I hear it, then you move on. But you know what you got to do. Get a left wing and a striker.
100%. But it doesn't sound good. And I always say, if the rival fans, like if we're Arsenal fan, if a rival fans like you, then you're doing something wrong. That's as far as I'm concerned. If rival fans like you, then you're doing something wrong. If rival fans like, you're doing something completely wrong. If I'm on the stream and the rival fans,
I told you, I want Saka. I want Arteta out. I want him gone. I don't want him gone.
I'm telling you,
I want him gone.
Prove everybody wrong.
I know, and it's gonna be not in the future.
I'm telling you.
The one good thing I would say is that now where we've got a young manager now, yeah. That I think if we still had Klopp now, Klopp had these like him and Pep. They were at this level now, yeah. If Arteta came through and broke that now, yeah, I don't know how you catch, because remember, Klopp and Arteta's a younger school. He's like a younger school. If Arteta broke them two, yeah, I wouldn't know how them two will catch back up.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Arteta's been saying new, innit? So now we've got Slot.
Came through.
Yeah, there's no once Guardiola was there, unless he fell off, there's no way of catching him. Right now, it's going to be Slot and Arteta.
Yeah,
I think that's the level where we are now. I think Pep's had his day, and don't get me wrong, I'm not going to write off Pep, but like his tactics, I don't know if it's going to work anymore, bro. I think it's all about Slot and Arteta, and if Newcastle, I think if Newcastle get the right manager, because I don't know if he's got it in him.
No, I think Eddie. I like Eddie Howe.
I like Eddie Howe. I don't know if he's got it in, bro. I don't know if he's got it in him to be able to keep players. But you know what it is? It's not like if he's. I reckon he's good, but has he got that pull to pull the right players and keep the right players there? Can he keep a Isaac there? Can he keep a Tonali there? Like, do they respect him enough to think, I'll trust this manager? It's not. It's all about being good. That's cool.
Yeah.
I can see Tonali leaving, bro. I can see Tonali saying, "Yeah, I'm gone." Not this season.
I think they do respect him. I think Howe is probably up there as well. How they beat us 3-4 times this season. You know what I'm saying? I think Eddie Howe's up there. I think all of these managers are good, but I do think obviously Slot's coming and proved his point. There's no arguing with that. And I think Arteta's proved that he's one of the best managers in the league, finishing second 3 years in a row, regardless of whether he's one sign or not. In the Premier League, he's clearly one of the best managers in the league. That's obvious. But he just might not be the most successful, but he's definitely one of the best. So I just feel like it's that. Yeah, I feel like you're right when you say it's between. In terms of the best managers, maybe the most successful is different to the best, because you could say Ange was more successful than him, but no one's picking Ange over Arteta. You get it?
And the thing is, we don't even know, because you know what it is. Obviously, there's Arteta, there's Slot. Now, if what's his name, Amarin, sorts things out there, he's another young manager. Yeah, it's another young manager, bro. So he might, if he sorts things out at Man United, that's another manager now.
Even Maresca.
You got what's his name, Areola. These are all young managers, bro.
But you got Pring as well. What's his name at Brighton?
He's the youngest.
Ursula.
He's in his 30s, bro. He's about 32. He's taking the mick, bro. You get me? So, if what's it, Ursula does a good, because they fell off a bit, Brighton, yeah. But if he does a good job and he gets a big team, bro, like it's a whole new era of young managers, new fresh ideas. Like, it's only good for the Premiership, bro. It's going to be good for the Premiership.
Yeah, no, it is. But I just know they would, like I say, there was always that thing. Why do you think Lampard got to manage Chelsea twice?
I know. Exactly that, bro. There's no way he should be managing them. He was awful.
Twice.
The first time, he was a passion merchant. He got things done a bit, yeah. Second time, he was awful.
Terrible.
Awful, bro. He's never. What's he doing now? He said,
put it past them, bringing him in again one day. They want it, bro. They want it to work. They want it to work. Chelsea, that they want. Well, when it was Abramovich and that they want that Lampard thing to work. He went off, then he came back, then he went up. Then he was interim manager for a little bit when they had a little back and forth. They want that Chelsea fan base and that Chelsea, that whole thing. They're gonna try and make this Lampard Chelsea thing work. And I think the same thing's gonna happen with Man United and Rooney. I think they want the Rooney thing to work.
Oh, Rooney is.
I think they want it.
Rooney is
they want it, bro.
Terrible. He's awful, bro. He always gets sacked from the lowest jobs there is. The bottom.
I think they want it to work, though, man. I feel like there's certain clubs here that you can tell, they want that. They're trying to make that happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully,
you can tell.
I'll do that, because Everton tried it with what's his name, Duncan Ferguson, and he done well, bro. Duncan Ferguson won a few games, but see Duncan Ferguson.
Maybe he said that he didn't want it full time. Maybe he's happy to be in because you got to remember some of these coaches, they stay regardless of who the manager is. Like Ferguson will always be part of the backroom staff kind of thing. Like he's just part of it. Duncan Ferguson's part of the Everton backroom staff.
I don't care who we bring in, he has to have a job.
Yeah. He's part of this. Duncan Ferguson's part of this thing. Like regardless. So when I'm talking to people, and I'm talking about Arteta, I think they take away the part of sentiment. People that there's no need, there's no time for sentiment. No, there is, because it's always going to be sweeter with it being one of yours. It's always that's the ideal. That's the ideal thing. What do you think was when Guardiola was coming through at Barcelona and they had Frank Rijkaard? Why do you think they went straight to Guardiola?
Straight. They said, he's doing a great job, B team. Go up there.
He took Guardiola, bro.
vroom to
He needs to
vroom.
Guardiola to be the main man. It needs to be him, the guy. Guardiola proved his point. Who was next? Tito Villanova from the B team, from the assistant. We need it to
They're
be.
not
It's
doing.
and
Bro, it
Tito,
means more.
before he had the illness, he won
He won
everything.
Every trophy he could have won, he won.
It needs to be what. Yeah, obviously that's how I say it with Arteta. Like in an ideal world, it will be him or one of our people. You know what I mean? The Wilshires or the Fabregas.
Because I got a funny feeling. At some point, he's going to win the league, and I need him sacked. I need to.
He will.
Who's that? Yeah, I need to go on a little run and win a couple leagues. I need to win the league back to back. And Arsenal's easy. I can see Arsenal just being in the way of that. I can see it. And there's no need to be in the way. Just let us win it a couple times, then we let you win it, and then we win it. But I want to retain the league. That's what I want. I've never seen it happen, so I need to see that. That's my one goal. If we win the league next season, I'll be so happy, bro. So